Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. As of right now, filming this, I have no idea what I'm gonna name this video, because I'm gonna do bisexual and pansexual memes, and I wanted to do omnisexual memes, but I couldn't really find any. But I found a lot of like omnisexual flag colored art, so this video is gonna be everything. So let's go. Just a reminder that if you like this, then you must also be okay with this. No one's saying you have to find both attractive. But knowing you, if you're bisexual, you're probably... Honestly, they both look incredibly good. Like, you can't even deny it. But, yeah, if you want women dressed like this in video games, you must also be okay with the men being just as scantily clad. Pansexual? Does that mean... No. Did I have this one? I feel like I've had this one before, but I thought it was cute, so I just included it again. Everyone hot. And then the bisexual version for it. Fuck yeah, bisexual. Flags with dinosaurs and flames are just way cooler. We've been over this. Everyone. Content rated by LGBTQ+. I think a lot of things should be rated E for everyone, you know? Hey, cow, aren't you straight? Oh yeah, I'm straight, as a circle. What? But circles aren't... Oh, I get it. So pansexuals are now straight as circles, which is fair. This pan looks really cute. Like, it's so shiny. Kind of worried about the handle. The handle seems a little bit too short. Like, I'd be worried someone would burn their fingers with it, but, you know... Okay. Someone was looking for, like, a dessert recipe, and I am more offended at the page being called Wholesome Yum, but then the title is just Sex in a Pan. I know food porn is a thing, but if you name your page Wholesome Yum, then maybe don't don't do this. My parents at age 22. Let's get married and have a baby. Yes, me at age 22. I love you. Well, okay, maybe panhandles just are that short, or maybe it's the angle of the photo. I don't know, but either way, do whatever you want. Do things when things feel right for you. You know, like, who cares? If people want to have kids and get married at 22 or younger or older, who cares? You know, if it works for them, it works, but if you just want to be in love with a pan, that's fine, you know? My mom, explaining that you don't need a label and that everyone just needs to be themselves. Me, who overthinks and analyzes everything and needs a logical explanation for it all, and regretting that I told her I was pan. I mean, on one hand, your mother kind of has a point. Like, you don't need a label. Like, it's okay if you don't, and if you are just yourself, because yeah, we all need to be ourselves, but if you want a label because it helps you kind of be calm, because otherwise you know you're just gonna keep overthinking it, that's cool. Like, don't tell other people that they should or shouldn't find a label. Come on. Pansexuals be like, dude, where's the not safe for work tag? Okay, I had to suffer through the pan memes, so you have to suffer with me, okay? Some dinosaurs someone made in pride colors, which is just really cool. I didn't save all of them, but just look at them. They have so many. A picture someone took and kind of said that it resembles the pan flag. It kind of doesn't, but I just thought it looks really cool because, like, one side is super dark, so I wanted to include it anyways. It's gay, it fits. Okay, just because I'm pansexual doesn't mean I like baking. I mean, I do like baking, but not because I'm pansexual. Well, as long as you like bread. You know, you can't be friends with genders you're attracted to. Pansexuals. Intense loneliness. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I hate it when people are like, oh well, men and women can't be friends. Like, what? Why not? Why not? Like, if you're weird about it, then maybe you can't. But people in general can kind of do that, yeah. Now, someone ordered a bunny in pan colors. It's really cute, but it looks really sad. I mean, it kind of works for a stuffy, right? Because if it looks sad, then you just want to cuddle it. But it's kind of the whole point of a stuffy anyways. Either way, it's really cute. I like that the back came with like a lot of pan colors as well. It's adorable. And I hope they actually found a name by now. Then someone made a pansexual ring. It looks really cool. It just looks cool. It's so smooth. Like, it's so shiny. It's really cute. I wouldn't wear it just because I'm not pan, but it's really cute. If I was pan, I would definitely wear something like this. Now, once again, I know this is not a meme, but I had to include it. You've been doing a great job considering all you've been up against. Honestly, all of us. Like the past 2 years, 3 years? It's already July, it's like end of July. Actually, when is this video coming out? But anyways, this year has probably been already like so rough for people. And honestly, sometimes you can't, or like sometimes doing a great job just means you hang in there and actually still kind of like try your best, you know. And if you can't do that because your mental health has just been really bad, honestly, look at the world. Like, who can blame you, really? In Peter Pan 1953, Wendy develops romantic feelings towards Peter, and this implies that she is pansexual. I kinda hate puns. But this is really cute because also I was just obsessed with Peter Pan. I was so obsessed with Peter Pan. Which reminds me, I should probably rewatch it, right? But anyways, yes. If you are interested in Peter Pan, you're officially pansexual now. I don't make the rules. And this was someone's response to when someone asked them what pansexual means. Not just the men, but the women and the frying pans too. Well, honestly, if you get weird questions about it, give weird answers, like, who wouldn't? Some pansexual art, because she's really cute, and I like the wings. Wings are just cool, you know? Some accidental pansexuality in Stranger Things. Because I forgot about it. I was watching it and I was like, ooh, pan flag. But I forgot about it again until I saw this picture. I love my memory, it's great. I don't know if this was supposed to be a planet. I just thought it was cool because of the background, because they made like the Demi Boy space background. And it's really cool, so I wanted to include it. And now we're gonna have a lot of art because I found this post, and I think it was in the Pan subreddit. So I was like, ooh, Pan bird. And they had like a few others, but there were a lot of others, so I'm probably gonna have to include all of them. We have intersex, which was really cool, because even if people do include others, or like a lot of flags, they usually don't include the intersex flags, so this is really cute. Omni. And honestly, this is more flags than I've ever seen in like a compilation like this, because usually, or like even with the dinosaurs, I'm not coming for the dinosaurs at all, but yeah, I usually do like gay, lesbian, bi, a lot of times trans, non-binary, and ace maybe at this point, but everything else Usually not. So I was just really happy to see this. The B in LGBT stands for Bionicles. Now legit, I was like, that's funny, but what even are Bionicles? Well, they're Lego creatures. Apparently. I don't know. Look at this. Look at this. Why? Does this count as bisexual, Razor? Come on. I'm joking, please. You know, being bisexual isn't being half straight, half gay. You gotta leave room for the depression. I'm more like 42% gay, 63% straight, 138% coffee, 0.0001% aesthetic, and 1947% can't math. Yeah, those numbers add up, because you can't math, you know, but yeah, kind of. The coffee is too relatable. Like, I'm not even bisexual, but I'm probably still like 138% coffee. You know, is it good for me? Probably not, but oh well. Okay, you can have big titty underwear models or ripped dudes with giant dicks. Me. Okay, did you just take both pills? Yes? Why not? Why not? Both is always a good choice. Well, in this case at least. Just because I'm bisexual doesn't mean I like threesomes. I mean, I do like threesomes, but not because I'm bisexual. Yeah, this is so... The stereotypes of loving threesomes or cheating constantly are so gross. Listen, what are you doing? The amount of straight people that cheat, like, is way too damn high in general. But listen, don't come for my bisexuals. You know, just let them be bisexual in peace, please. Okay, there are two types of bisexual energies. This, looking cool, looking fresh, or this, awkward peace sign. I would definitely be the bottom one. Although I do awkward peace signs anyways. Oh well. Okay, someone could be dating the opposite gender and still be bi. That's literally the whole freaking point of being bi. Yes. Like, that's the thing. I hate it when people are like, when you date the same gender, it's like, oh, you're gay, or you're a lesbian. But then when you date the opposite, oh, so you're straight now. Like, that's not how being bisexual works. Do you understand the prefix bi? Because even if you don't take it that literal to be, oh, men or women, it still means multiple genders. Because bi is definitely two. So a lot of people kind of started classifying it as like genders like or unlike your others, because bisexuals have always dated like non-binary people and everything as well. So the whole bi might be a bit confusing. But still, either way, it definitely means more than one, and more than one definitely means you can date the opposite gender as well. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Okay, sometimes what a person needs is just one piece. Girls with huge dicks. Why not? If that's what you need, you know, good luck finding it. It is my God-given bisexual right to be dramatic. Okay, but like, why is this entire TV show? Okay, to be fair, maybe my standards for being dramatic are a little bit higher. Is he a little bit dramatic? Yes. Yes. But to be fair, to me, he doesn't even seem that dramatic. But P.S. if you haven't watched Heartstopper, it's really cute. I've had someone say they can't watch it because it'll just make them sad, because they could never have that when they were like young and in school, because they had to be closeted. So I can kind of understand if you're like sensitive about it and don't want to watch it. But if you're not that sensitive about it, and if you're just like watching cute queer stuff, then go watch it. I mean, I was late at watching it, so y'all have probably already watched it, haven't you? Oh well. My brain. I like gay men. Me. That's great, but I'm not gay. My brain. I don't believe that. Yeah, your brain knows what's going on. your brain legit has those thoughts. Like, you might not be gay, but you're still like gay. You know? They say that if you're nervous around someone, you should picture them naked. I do not recommend that strategy. Well, it depends on who you're nervous around, but that strategy in general just seems weird. Like, it's always seemed weird to me. I mean, for us, it was always like, picture them in their underwear because then you'll be less nervous, but it never worked. It was always just weird. You know? I don't know, either way. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Dude, I'm bisexual. Exactly, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam or Eve. If any of y'all Christians are out there not being bisexual, what are you doing? Come on. The Bible clearly said Adam and Eve. My sexual orientation is the cast of The Mummy, 1999. It kind of seems fair. It seems kind of fair. This movie is almost as old as I am, but it's so good. I've only watched it once, and I was also like very late with watching that movie. I think I watched it like last November or something. I watched it way too late. But that's fair. They're all kind of cute. Man and his hat. Bad. Man and a woman. Good. A man with two women. Excellent. But a woman with a boyfriend and a girlfriend. Perfect. This is more like a poly meme, I guess. But oh well, we're including it anyways. Just because someone is into gender role reversal doesn't mean that they're bi or trans. I mean, I'm bi and trans, but not because I'm into gender role reversal. It's actually kind of giving like gender queer energy. Because, yeah, I've seen like way more cis people be weird about gender than like even like binary trans people, obviously, because even binary trans people are so sick of dealing with cis people's BS about, oh, a man should do this or shouldn't do that, because it's so dumb. Legit. You know, and I think trans people, even if they're binary, are just so sick of dealing with that. But the whole gender role reversal is very much giving bisexual energy, you know, and also, to me, kind of genderqueer energy, but maybe that's just me, because I really like it when people mess, like, with gender stereotypes, you know, but, yeah, probably not because you're bi or trans, but it's giving very much those vibes. Just pick a side. No, I don't think I will. Pretty sure I've also had this one before, but I had to include it again. Because A, the movies are really good. And secondly, why would you pick a side? Why would you? It's always seemed weird to me. Okay, very much giving asexual vibes probably, because I was like, wow, why would anyone like want to limit themselves? Because to me it always like seemed kind of like a choice who I like, because it was so very random, and I usually just like picked someone and was like, yeah, it's fine. Well, anyways, sexuality isn't a choice, I know that, but listen, if you are bisexual, why would you try to limit it? Like, even if you could, why would you want to? You know? Pikachu is really cute. Pikachu is really cute, so I had to include him. When you're dead inside, but you still love the booty. Hey, listen, that's just fair. That's just fair, come on. Slut era. I say to myself as I sit motionless in my apartment for the 300th night in a row. It's a mindset. Being a slut in theory, but never in practice. Why is it suddenly getting so bright outside? Oh my god. Anyways, well, if you want to do it in theory, cool. If you also want to do it in practice, cool. If you don't, if you'd just rather sit motionless in your apartment, then go for it, I guess. Me, scrolling by memes. Do bi people really sit like that? How I'm sitting. How is the back so straight? How do I thought no one queer actually had posture. Like, how is your back so straight? Oh my god. Okay, now it's time for a huge compilation of omnisexual art. Because A, dragons, more dragons, with also like the ace flag and I think the demigirl flag on like the stomach, which is really cute. Okay, angel and devil cat. Angel and devil cat. This is so cute. So I had to include it, obviously. Snakes, because snakes are cool. More dragons. A hatchet. I was gonna say axe. I always call it axe. Is there a difference between a hatchet and an axe? Either way, why not? Now, oxygen, Mn, manganese, iodine, air, metal, food. If you actually know chemistry, I wasn't that bad at it, but I pretty much also forgot everything. Don't come for whoever made this meme if it's wrong, because honestly it's just kind of funny. More omnisexual art, because not sorry if my sexuality offends you. Honestly, the fact that they like crossed out the word sorry didn't really make sense, but yeah. Let's all be proud in our sexuality and like not feel sorry about it, because other people will be weird about it no matter what. Like, not everyone, obviously, but like there are gonna be like those people, you know. So yeah, if your sexuality offends them, that's kind of a them problem, not a you problem. Settle in, this is gonna be a long one. As some of you have seen from my previous posts, I use he, him, and she, her interchangeably, but I am not gender fluid. I am bigender. Bigender is a gender identity in which one has or experiences or has two gender identities that can both be experienced simultaneously or alternatively. For example, this person uses he, him, and ze, them pronouns and feels both non-binary and a man as this gender identity simultaneously. Whereas this other person uses she, her, and they, them pronouns, and their gender identity alternates between these set two. This is not the same as gender fluid. Gender fluid is another gender identity which explains people who don't have a fixed gender identity and those whose gender identity fluctuates over time. I feel like a man today, then time passes. Oh, I'm non-binary today. Bigender people typically identify as only the two genders that they are, and they don't experience a third gender, but that would be called trigender. But a bigender person can have gender fluid as one of their set two gender identities. I am both gender fluid and a man. As in, this person feels like a man constantly, but his second gender identity fluctuates over time. One day, he might feel both like a man and a woman, and the other, they might feel like both a man and a non-binary person. And apparently, some even confuse bigender with bisexuality, but bisexual is a sexual orientation where someone is attracted to two or more genders. Bigender is a gender identity. Those are two very different things. I just happen to be someone who's both. The flag. Okay, so this flag right here was made by a TERF. Many people still use that flag, probably because they don't know the meaning of it. I don't use it because I don't like it. Many alternative versions for the bigender flags were made, so officially speaking, we don't have a flag. But the most used alternative bigender flag is this one. However, since it looks too similar to the transphobic flag, it doesn't look like the best version to me. Instead, I prefer this version, because look at the cute colors. I usually don't post informative content like this, I just had to make this comic. I never had this kind of information provided to me anywhere when I was trying to understand what the fuck my identity was. Bigender is an identity you will most likely will never see unless you go out of your way to Google it. So I am hoping that this was of some use to at least one person out there figuring themselves out. To everyone out there, stay safe and happy Pride Month. Well, it's not Pride Month anymore, but I wanted to include it. I know it's very long, and I know it's mostly about gender, not sexuality. But listen, the amount of people that get confused about gender and sexuality is literally insane. Like, I didn't think it was that hard to understand because it's very different. Gender identity is who you are, and like sexuality is who you want to be with. Like that's kind of a big difference. So yeah, I know it's not really the right video for it because it's mostly gender, but I still wanted to include it. So yes. And to finish off, we have Omni the Duck, some more omnisexual art, because why not? A. Why does it have a dino nugget on his shirt? Why? Wouldn't you rather eat the dino nugget? Come on. Or is it printed on? Either way, ducks are ours now too, and this is really cute, so I wanted to include it. So anyways, that was all the memes and the art, because I'm really happy that I had this much art again. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you're just here for the laughs. That's okay. And I will see you in 3 days. Because this time I actually managed to not have a video that is entirely too long. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.